Hey, what's up? It's New Brew Thursday. You got time for a beer? The beer I got today is the Guinness Nitro Cold Brew Coffee. Beer with coffee and natural flavors, 4% alcohol by volume. It's Guinness, so it's light, but it's dark, if that makes sense. Probably doesn't really. Oh, let's see, what else does it say? Upon opening, the famous round plastic widget in every can unleashes nitrogen through the beer, creating the creamy head and iconic surge that's distinctly Guinness. To best enjoy, open the can and wait a moment for the nitrogen to release. Pour into a glass tilted at 45 degrees, watch the surge and settle, and then enjoy. Yeah, so we're not going to watch the surge and settle. It's the waterfall thing that the Guinness does, because my glass is not see-through today. Says it's imported by Diego Beer Company, USA, New York, New York, which is weird because I've heard that they're actually brewing Guinness in Baltimore now. Okay. Guinness, St. James Gate, Dublin, Ireland. Yeah, it's the same thing that's on the other side. So we'll open this guy up and see where we're going. I mean, it's a nitro cold brew coffee, so you'd think, oh, it tastes like coffee. I mean, new brew, so I'm not supposed to know what this tastes like, right? I know what this tastes like. This tastes exactly like I thought the PBR hard coffee would taste. It tastes like beer with coffee in it. That's what it tastes like. I'm not disappointed. It's what I was expecting. Most of the bitterness comes from the darker malt and the coffee, which is fine. I mean, I like beer, I like coffee, so I like this. I know a lot of people that do not like them together. My brother's one of those people. Does not like coffee and beer and cider and anything else. Just coffee and coffee. I'm pretty sure that's how my sister feels too. One of them. The other one doesn't drink at all or drink coffee, so she's weird. Probably. Maybe not. I don't know. It's not like I drink coffee a lot. Just some. But I enjoy it. So there's that. Yeah, this is really good. It's light. Like you can't feel it. You can't really taste the alcohol in it, which is good because it tastes like coffee. The nice thing is it's cold. And I think that the nitrogen might actually have something to do with that too. Fills the mouth. Although smaller bubbles should make it taste warmer, but it doesn't seem to do that. Or feel warmer? Feel warmer. What does this remind me of? I already told you guys about going golfing with Greg and Jared. It might remind me of that, except for the fact that they didn't have this yet when I went golfing with Greg and Jared. What else might this remind me of? Wow. That was a long time ago. And I really don't remember it all that well. The first time I ever had Irish coffee was at O'Kelly's in Mount Pleasant. Actually, I got a cool story about O'Kelly's that it has nothing to do with this, but I remember ordering the Irish coffee. So you got coffee with a shot of Jameson in it. I remember ordering it. I remember it being warm, and then I remember it being gone, and then I remember leaving. And that's about all that I remember from that night. I was not real sober. I didn't drive that night, so that's good. That was a long time ago. So anyway, my cool story about O'Kelly's. Back when I first went to Central Michigan University, O'Kelly's was the Cactus Club, and they had swing dancing in there on Thursdays in where O'Kelly's is. It was just an extension of the Wayside, which was pretty cool because, you know, I got swing dancing. It was fun. But then they closed that down, and I was at the Halloween party that they throw there. I remember because I was wearing a marching band raincoat and marching band shoes and nothing else. That's not entirely true, but that's what I told people. The nice thing was that I was really small. So by the time I got to getting that stuff, they only had certain things left. And some of them were gigantic coats that still had all of the buttons on them, which was real nice because you didn't always get that. So I kept one. Actually, I still have that one, I think, someplace. So yeah, O'Kelly's. I was at this party with some townies, guys that I knew. That the one guy was a baseball player. I lived my freshman year with a baseball player, and then other guys that wanted to be on the baseball team lived next door to a baseball player. Eventually, I lived with that baseball player, and the other baseball player that I was there with actually, I lived with that guy too. The two of those guys went to Sacred Heart, and they knew the manager at O'Kelly's. Well, what was going to be O'Kelly's. So they saw him. It was early in the night. Started talking. And he was like, "Hey, you guys want to come see what's going on over here?" I was like, "Yeah." They were like, "Yeah." So we went in and took a walk around. There really wasn't much there because most of the tables weren't there. They had stuff set up. The tiers were in. I don't think the bar was there yet, but they had space where you could see that they're going to put the big screens up, which was kind of neat. So I got to go into O'Kelly's before most people did because I know some really cool people. Is there something else this reminds me of? I don't know. It does kind of remind me of that. I mean, the more of these you drink, the more it tastes like coffee. Or the more of this you drink, the more it tastes like coffee, but it definitely tastes like Guinness with coffee in it, for sure. Like if you were to take Guinness and put a shot of some kind of coffee liqueur in it, it tastes like this. Also like Kahlua, shot of Kahlua in it. Much like if you take Guinness and you put a shot of Chambord in it, it's raspberry flavored liqueur. It tastes like that aftertaste, the bitter aftertaste that you usually get from Guinness. Tastes like raspberries. It's amazing. You should definitely try it if you have not. It's worth it. I got my mug here from my nephew. It was his first Father's Day. He doesn't really have a father. My sister did have him out of wedlock, but science. She had him through science, not with some deadbeat dad. She paid her money for the guy to go away. I mean, not really to go away, but for him to stay away. It's weird. Anyway, I'm pretty much as close to what my nephew has. I mean, he's got a room here at my house. So, kind of like his dad, but I'm his uncle, not his dad. Probably never his dad. Because being an uncle is way better than being a dad for me right now. anyway. Well, that's delicious, and unfortunately, it is gone. I got a quote for you from Mae West. She's been in a couple movies. She said, "You only live once, but if you do it right, once is enough." Hopefully, I've lived it right. It'd be great if it did. If I have. I mean, that's all you really get. It's been pretty good so far. Yeah, at the very least, pretty okay. Maybe better than that. Probably better than that right now. Because I got beer. It's awesome. You can find me on Untapped, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram at TubaJake_69, 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 TubaJake_69. Don't forget all of those things. Instagram, TubaJake_69, Twitter, TubaJake_69, YouTube, TubaJake_69, and Untapped at TubaJake_69. This was fun. Glad I had time for a beer. I'll see you next time, if you got time for a beer.